In this lesson, we're going to divide fractions. And to divide fractions, the rule is you multiply the dividend by the reciprocal of the divisor. Now, unfortunately, it can be easy to get those words confused. So something else that you might try to just remember is that for division, you're going to keep, change, flip. And by that I mean you're going to keep the first fraction, and that's the dividend. You're going to change the operation from division to multiplication. You're going to flip or use the reciprocal of the divisor. Then you can check and see if you can reduce on the diagonals or up and down, in other words, bow tie, and then go ahead and multiply. So once you've done keep, change, flip, you want to bow tie before you multiply. Those are kind of silly sentences, but they will help you with your division. Okay, first problem. The original problem is 4/9 divided by 4/3. So if I'm going to do keep, change, flip, I'm going to keep 4/9, change to multiplication, flip or use the reciprocal of the second fraction. Now, because it is a multiplication problem, I'm going to look on my diagonals and see if there's some reducing I can do. 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 4 once, 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 9 3 times, and I have 1 times 1 is 1, 3 times 1 is 3, and the quotient, the answer to the division problem, is 1/3. So remember, you cannot do this canceling until it is a multiplication problem. Let's look at the next one. Division. Keep, change, flip the second fraction. Now check and see if you can reduce. I call it bow tie because we're looking this way, up and down, and it actually forms a bow tie. 5 goes into 5 once, 5 goes into 25 5 times, 2 goes into 4 2 times, 2 goes into 6 3 times. 1 times 2 is 2, and 3 times 5 is 15. Okay, next one. I have 7/2. It says division. I'm going to keep that first 7/2, change to multiplication, invert, flip, or use the reciprocal of the second fraction. Look on the diagonals. I see the 2's. 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 2 once. 7 times 1 is 7. 1 times 1 is 1. I'm never going to leave a number over 1. I'm going to do the division, and it gives me the whole number 7. Let's keep dividing. Division means keep, change, flip. All right, looking to see if I can reduce. Yes, 4 goes into 4 once. 4 goes into 28 7 times. 7 times 1 is 7. 1 times 1 is 1. I will not leave that as 7/1, but write it as 7. All right. Now, when you are asked to divide with a whole number, before you do keep, change, flip, make sure that everything has a top and a bottom. So I will keep 5/3, change to multiplication, so keep, change. When I flip that, it becomes 1/5. Divide, let's see, 5 goes into 5 once, 5 goes into 5 once. Multiply the tops for 1 and the bottoms for 3. I get the fraction 1/3. All right, let's look at 6. Remember that the 2 is 2/1. I have to have tops and bottoms so that I can do keep, change, flip. Keep 12/7, change to multiplication, flip The reciprocal of 2 over 1 is 1 over 2. Can I do any reducing? Yes. 2 goes into itself once. 2 goes into 12 6 times. Multiply the top. 6 times 1 is 6. 7 times 1 is 7. And I have 6/7. Just a few more. This time the divisor is the whole number. Nevertheless, I still put it over 1. Keep 15 over 1. Change to multiplication. Flip the second fraction. Now, most of these problems have been rigged so that you can reduce. You can't always in all problems reduce, but 3 goes into 15 5 times, and 3 goes into itself 1 time. Multiply the tops. 5 times 2 is 10. Multiply the bottoms. 1 times 1 is 1. I can't leave it as 10 over 1. I write it as the whole number, 10. All right, I believe we have 2 more problems. Divide. That means keep, change, and flip. This time when I reduce or bow tie, 3 goes into itself once, 3 goes into itself once, 4 goes into itself once, 4 goes into itself once, and I get 1 over 1. I can't leave that as a final answer. My final answer is 1. All right, now I'm at my last problem, division. That means keep, 27 over 8, change to multiplication, flip to 4 over 9. 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 8 2 times. Let's see, 27 and 9. 9 goes into itself once, 9 goes into 27 3 times. Multiply the tops. 3 times 1 is 3. And multiply the bottoms. 2 times 1 is 2. Even though that's what we call an improper fraction, we leave that as our answer in this exercise. Okay, so go work on dividing fractions. Remember, keep, change, flip, and then bow tie before you multiply. Always wait till you have the bow tie knot. You cannot do it in this form. It has to be in the multiplication.